SGC here, and let's do this comics thing. First off, there's some stuff that I gotta show off from Emerald City, though it's more like 2 of 3, because I lent Orc Girls, done by Paul Alar, Ian. So, we'll talk about that when I get that issue back. Anyway, picked up physical copy of Brothers James, issue number 2, signed by Ryan. Awesome stuff to have it in my hand. Reading it in my hand compared to the screen is totally different, so yeah, still awesome stuff. Got the Emerald City Con exclusive Las Vegas, signed by Jim McCain and Janet Leigh. Storyline reminded me of some things. Like, at first I felt like it was an Ocean 11 at a casino thing. Then there's this like image thing where it felt like Cloud Atlas because everyone looked the same. And then you got that thing that can talk to like the other members of the team. Reminded me of like Orcstain, where her cloak was sort of like alive. And yeah, it's interesting to see where it's gonna go, because this setting is totally intense. I mean, with the whole alien and like the compound thing is interesting. So yeah, can't wait for more Las Vegas. So let's get to the week stuff. So Sex, I didn't get the convention exclusive because I went on Sunday and they pretty much were handing them out for free. And it was only $250, and it's selling for a pretty high price now. I don't know. Don't really know what to say about this issue. It builds the world where he's like going home and is like retiring and taking care of like the company and things. And people still know he's a superhero or ex-superhero. The nudity here was sort of like, whoa, did not expect that. I expected boobs, but there's cross shots and like, yeah, front nudity. Didn't expect that sort of thing. How it ends, sort of intriguing. How is this like gonna keep going? So we'll stick with it. World's Finest, awesome. Power Girl is like in this so much, and then they dragged like the whole Batman Damian thing at the end, which is sort of like, oh yeah, Huntress, you were chilling out with Damian sort of thing. Pretty good issue, because I mean it really builds the relationship between the two more, and just like the growth that Huntress has experienced the past issues, chilling out with Damian and just really explaining what's happening. And the fact that she ran away from Batman, yeah, that's gotta suck. Bedlam, whoa. Thought there would be a bigger review at the end. I heard from Bleeding Cool, Riley is gonna be off this book, and then there's gonna be a new artist. Don't really know how I'm gonna think about that. I guess I'll give the new artist one issue a try, and yeah, because I mean, to me, Bedlam is the art. The whole Matter Red thing is pretty intense. I like how they do the colors, where the past stuff are all in just black and white and red, and all the present shots are in color. Story is like, where are we going? Like, I've been saying that for a few of the stuff that I've been talking about. Like, what's happening now sort of thing. And yeah, am I intrigued? I wish there was a different last page, because the last page totally was not like, oh my goodness, you must read second issue or whatever. End of Days, Daredevil. Ben, I feel sorry for you, because every time you're almost there, or you're gonna get some new stuff, things just happen and totally go out of your way. And you got nothing. So I guess there's a bigger player now, Punisher, and this whole like mysterious Daredevil, who he is a mystery still. So yeah, 2 more issues of this series. Fairest, my goodness, this is the last issue of the Rapunzel arc, and man, these pages were amazing. The crazy art, just the first page is like with her like punk sort of rock style of fashion was pretty interesting with her crazy hair. I actually tweeted Inika Miranda saying, where can I get your art? And apparently everything is done digitally and you can't get the art, so that's unfortunate. So there's a new art coming up. It's like a tree nymph for the next issue, so that'll be interesting. Really like how Fairest is going, because they just have different team change-ups with every different like story, so that's cool. Road to Oz, wow, talk about a huge cast, or just cameos from so many different people. Santa Claus showed up, that's pretty nuts. So this is the end of the Road to Oz, and the next one is going to be coming up, which is Emerald City of Oz in July. Winter Soldier, good action, good pacing, and the story is still a mystery. So how is Bucky going to like handle all this with this whole secret agent thing? And once again, second issue for the new team, and I'm still digging it. Legend of the Dark Knight. Whoa, 3 stories this time around compared to the last one where it had only 1, totally makes up for it. First you got that story about the whole chase scene, about Batman just chasing down these thugs, and then you get the whole Killer Croc thing where Batman found his dragon, and it was actually created by Killer Croc. Crazy. And then the last one was the van with Penguin hiring this guy with no name, and he just has the worst fear in the back of his van. That's kinda creepy. He's creepy. Good stuff. Always look forward to these Legend of the Dark Knight issues because they're awesome. Digital first, because I talked to Penn Templesmith at Emerald City and was like, dude, your issue was amazing. And he's like, yeah, it's online, so DC doesn't care what we write or what we do. And I'm loving it. Like, continuity out the window is just short stories. Bam, bam, bam. Awesome stuff. Snapshot. World is enlarged. Find out, like, what's happening. It's like, whoa, there's a girl involved now, and the father is dead, and that person's dead. And now they're sneaking into a secret facility, and the last panel, bark bark, we're in trouble. Can't wait for next issue. Avengers! Ooh, cosmic. Pretty cool, interesting story, because, I mean, you got interspersed throughout the issue is, like, this college life kid, and all of a sudden, bam, he's in the centerfold, and he's been ignored his whole life, and he has so much power in his hands. What is Avengers gonna do? So, pretty interesting. Issue 8, I look forward. Helheim! New Colin Bunn. Yeah. Pretty crazy action, and yeah, it's pretty crazy. I mean, what happens to the lead character is like, whoa! Whoa! Lots of beards and strong jaw lines. Superior Spider-Man! Still with the Peter Parker thing, I guess I just have to live with it. Man, Peter Parker, stop bringing up the fact that Spider-Ock is better than you. Pretty much he is, because you were pretty slack and just chilling when you were Spider-Man, but Ock is taking it seriously and using it for his advantage. And so, how this issue is handled is like, whoa, Ock, what are you doing? I mean, with what he did here is pretty crazy, pretty non-Spidey, but how the issue ended is pretty much like, that's smart. Like, tracking them down, don't have loose ends or thing. That's it for this week's comics. Hope you enjoyed it because you paid for it. And always check out RS Comics. Address is in the description. And that is all for this week's comics. See ya.